Hello. Hi. Oh my god, it's been forever. It's been like 5 months since I've made a video on this channel, so I'm sorry about that. If you are subscribed to me, thanks for sticking around. This is just gonna be a little life update video. I'm gonna talk to you guys about what I've been up to these past few months. What's going on in the world of Shawnee. So, yeah. How have you guys been? Let me know in the comments. Where do I even start with a video like this? Let's start with social anxiety. I'm thinking of doing a video called What It's Like Living Without Social Anxiety like 3 years later, because it was 3 years ago now that I made that video called My Social Anxiety Is Gone, which it really doesn't feel like it's been 3 years. It feels like it's been like 1 year, but it's been 3 years apparently since I made that video, meaning I've been kind of living in this world for about 3 years now without social anxiety. And yeah, it's been interesting. It's been an interesting experience, especially since for the first 23 years of my life, I was living with social anxiety. So it's interesting, like, the last 3 years, yes, I'm 26. I turned 26 like 2 weeks ago. I'm getting so old. Anyway, it's interesting living in the world for like 3 years of your entire life without having social anxiety holding you back. I've been doing so many things, and I've been having so many experiences and so many thoughts, and just my day-to-day life is so different. For example, like when I go to auditions now, I will strike up conversations with people in the waiting room. In general in life, I will strike up conversations now. I will start conversations with people. I will start them. I have no problem doing that, and it's not scary at all. Small talk is easier. It doesn't stress me out. I've been going to parties. I love parties, honestly. I wish I got invited to them more than I do. I'm in and out of the dating scene. I've been in and out of the dating scene over the past few years. I made a video a while ago called Dating for the First Time Ever at age 24. So that video is on my channel. Because I grew up with social anxiety, I never dated growing up. I was terrified of even being social in general, so I never dated until age 24, meaning I've never been in an actual relationship. Now, I can still say, still haven't actually ever been in a relationship. Hopefully too many people I know are not watching this. I tell these things to you guys because you guys are cool, you guys can relate, but some of these things I would not be talking about if like friends and family were watching these videos. It's interesting because dating in Los Angeles, I feel like makes it like 10 times more challenging than it would be if I was living in any other city, because dating in this city is a different ball game. For some reason, a lot of people out here are only interested in something casual or not looking for something serious. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm just saying that is one factor. So if you are looking for something serious, it seems to be kind of hard to find. I'm gonna try and make a video called like dating tips for if you have social anxiety, since I have been having a lot of dating experiences. What else? My depression got really bad. Let me not say really bad. It got kind of worse than it had been. I was doing well for a while and my depression kind of came back. A few weeks ago, I decided to come off of my birth control pill, which I was been on for about a year. And as soon as I came off of that pill, my depression kind of went away, which is kind of scary to think about. Like, was my birth control causing me to be depressed that whole time? Before that, like years before that, I was diagnosed with clinical depression, but I'm talking about this most recent bout of depression. It is scary to think like, okay, so that whole time I was on the pill, is that kind of making me depressed and I didn't even realize it? And anyway, I'm off the pill now and I feel so much better. I was going through, like for the past year on and off, I was going through day to day with just like this layer of sadness on my life that I just got used to. I was just used to being sad and just feeling blah and flat and sad. Good days were days where I felt okay. I never felt like great, Unless something super great happened to me, then I would feel great for a little while. But I was mostly feeling sad, you know, crying easily. And if something bad happened or not so great happened, I would feel extremely low. And it would be really easy for me to go from feeling like mediocre to extremely low just based on the littlest thing happening to me. And then as soon as I came off of my birth control, it's like I just feel so different. I feel that layer of sadness is completely gone, to the point where even if something happens or I get some bad news or anything like happens that should make me sad or would have made me sad in the past, it doesn't make me it makes me normal, like a normal amount of sad. It doesn't like completely consume me, and it's fascinating like how normal I feel so light, and I don't feel any like heavy emotions weighing me down in my day-to-day. So that's one thing that happened. Last winter, I can't believe it's winter again. Last winter, about a year ago, I was just getting out of the hospital. I made a few videos about that too. And it took me a few months to kind of feel like myself again and feel passionate again about the things that I was passionate about, like my acting career. I guess halfway into the year I started feeling like myself again, and since a few months ago, things have been going pretty well with my acting career. Definitely not where I want to be yet at all, but I feel good about the trajectory of all of that, and that is mainly where I've been, and it's why I don't really have time to make videos, unfortunately, as often as I used to be able to make them. I had my first big like Hollywood movie premiere experience. The first feature film I ever filmed out here, my first audition out here, my first acting role out here. It was in a project called Mermaid Down. It's a horror feature film. That finally came out. We filmed it back in 2015, but it just came out October of this year, 2019, and we had our premiere at the Grove, at Pacific Theaters. It was like such a surreal night, such a surreal experience. There was a red carpet, there was some press there, my family came, a few friends came, and we got to see the movie on the big screen and a full theater, and then we had an after party and I got to see the cast and crew, which I hadn't seen since filming. I hadn't seen most of them since filming, so the whole night was so surreal and so magical, and like I had a makeup artist friend of mine come do my makeup for it, and I got a special dress for it, and it was fun. I have an Instagram story highlight up on my Instagram page if you want to check out my story like the whole night. Yeah, and then I just got cast in my second feature film ever. It's called Hollowell, and it's a horror film again. I guess you'd say slasher film. Not my favorite kind of film to watch, but I'm excited to act in one. One of the things I'm going to be doing is going to see, I think it's called Black Christmas, because it seems like it has kind of a similar vibe to our film. And I'm also going to watch Halloween. I have not seen that many horror films, so I'm going to watch Halloween. I'm gonna just mainly watch those two, because horror films are just really not my jam, because the violence and the gore and just being scared is not really my thing, but I'm gonna make myself watch those two movies. But if you guys ever wanna know like what acting projects I'm working on or anything like that, I usually announce that stuff on Instagram or Twitter, but I also have an official website where you can see like all my latest projects and things I've been working on, and that's just ShawneeDrake.com. One thing I've noticed creeping into my life recently is loneliness, I guess. It's interesting because loneliness was never really ever something that I experienced, because one, I'm an introvert, so I really love doing things by myself. Two, I had social anxiety, so I was just used to never really having a huge amount of friends. Recently I've started feeling lonely, and it's such a foreign feeling to me, kind of for the reasons I just said. And so it's weird, and it's interesting, and it's uncomfortable. And I don't know why I started feeling that way all of a sudden. Growing up, I was never really great at like nurturing friendships, and it's part of the social anxiety thing, like always being afraid to reach out to people first, and friendships were just kind of hard for me to maintain growing up. So I'm trying to do better at that now. I've been trying to spend more time with friends, and I've been making some new friends recently, which making new friends in Los Angeles is kind of hard, but I've been making some new friends recently, and they're really cool. Ooh, I thought of something else that happened. I signed with an indie record label run by these two amazing ladies. It's called Lost Goddess Records, and they're producing my debut album. So I'm recording my album, guys. It's crazy. Yeah, it's gonna be a folk album. It's going to have 7 songs on it, and yeah, we're just going through the process of recording it and putting music together and putting the sound together. Recording an album is something I've been wanting to do for a long time, but it takes the right means and the right people to help you, and I just didn't really have those things until now. Now I have the right people that I'm working with, and like they have the resources and the skills to help me put this all together, and I'm really excited about it. Yeah. Probably I'm hoping by early 2020 it'll be kind of wrapping up and ready to be released into the world, but it is a long process recording an album. On a different note, I thought I knew kind of everything there was to know about me by now. I kind of thought I like had a good hold on who I was and like a good grip on like Shawnee, you know? But I've kind of learned some new things about myself these past few months, which I'm not really comfortable talking about on here yet, but I might one day. I would love to talk about it on here, but I just don't think it's the right time. But I've been learning some new things about myself, which have changed my life a little bit in some ways. I do have some new things I'm gonna be trying this month. I would like to meet people, or people in a certain community, and in order to do that, I'm gonna leave my comfort zone and go to these different events I've been finding online. There's a dance party that I'm gonna push myself to go to. It's for a certain group of people. I am nervous about going by myself, but I do think that it's something that I need to do. I kind of enjoy making myself do things that scare me now. I don't know if it's because less things scare me now, or because I just enjoy the feeling of being scared and like going to do something that scares me. The idea of pushing myself to go to these different events that are happening in the month of December by myself, it does scare me. This dance party that I want to go to, it's at a bar. By the way, I have been dancing more, and I have found that I like it. And it is something that I used to be scared to do, and I do still feel kind of self-conscious about it. So like the idea of going to a dance party at a bar by myself is scary because I'm not gonna know anyone, and because it's dancing, and because I'm not gonna know anyone, and because what if it's awkward? But I don't know. Fingers crossed I don't chicken out. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna probably have a glass of wine before I leave. I'm gonna walk in. I'm gonna wear a cute outfit. I'm gonna have a drink. I'm gonna stand around, hopefully not feel too awkward. I'm gonna feel awkward. It's okay. I'm gonna feel awkward. I have to remind myself that it's okay to feel awkward. I'm gonna feel awkward when I first get there. Probably I'm gonna be standing by the bar by myself. I'm probably gonna be looking around like, who's here? What's going on? I'm hoping there will be some friendly people there who will talk to me. I'm hoping I won't have to like go up to people first, but if I do, it's fine. That's what liquid courage is for. I'm hoping I will have the confidence to go say hello to someone. I'm hoping I'll have the confidence to dance, but I'm hoping I'll have the confidence to like ask someone else if they want to dance, or I hope someone also asks me first, but like maybe they won't. Like maybe I'll have to do it, you know? Like all these things are things that I'm hoping I will be brave enough to do. Guys, some things still scare me, okay? But like making yourself do things that are terrifying, it's actually really fun. I don't know if that sounds like, what's the word, sadist or whatever, but honestly, like, it's fun because it's scary and because you're like making yourself do this thing that makes you really uncomfortable. So if you guys want me to follow up about the dance party at the bar, I will, if you guys are interested in that. So that's some of the stuff I've been up to. You know, I haven't been doing perfect. I know I'm smiling a lot in this video because right now I'm feeling pretty good, which is a change, and you know, why not embrace that? It doesn't mean that the past 5 months I've been feeling this good. the past 5 months, because I haven't. You know, there have been ups and downs. I'm not perfect, and you know, I do struggle with mental health and different things like that, like I've made videos about in the past. You guys know if you've seen my other videos. Anyway, I don't know how to end this. That was a little update. I just wanted to come on here and say hi and talk to you guys because it had been way too long. But please stay in touch on social media. I'm on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. I will possibly be back soon, but I can't promise. I don't want to make any promises that I'm gonna break. Actually, I would love to do a Q&A, so if you have any questions for me about anything at all, leave them in the comments below. Thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe, because who knows, I might just come back on here with a new video sooner than you think, sooner than I think, because I definitely have things that I want to make videos about. I just need to sit down and do it with a little time that I have. But yeah, subscribe, please. Or don't, it's fine. I hope you guys had a good Thanksgiving. When I'm filming this, Thanksgiving was 2 days ago, I think. The holidays are here. I'm so excited. I love winter and I love the holidays. Okay, have a great rest of your day. Bye.